This is my first session on Leadership 101 and also my first YouTube video on this channel. Thank you for joining this learning journey with me. So let's start. Leadership 101 comes with a question, right? That every one of us has faced or observed first time leadership. So just trying to remember when was it? Maybe it was in the school where you were totally fan of your teacher, the skill with which he handles the students, and students follow him blindly, right? There are a few teachers, they don't push students to do something, but students do things for them. So in the similar way, in our professional careers we can find the incidents. Maybe in our family itself we idealize someone who is really great in the leadership skills. So when we come to this leadership, the question arises, what is leadership? So leadership basically is not something which can be defined in a single line or single sentence or can be summarized. It's a combination of a lot of skills, but in the core, basically, it is influence and guide the people for a single vision and directions with inspiring and motivating others to achieve that goal and driving at the end to the success. So basically, when we influence folks, we influence our team, we influence other people, we set a vision, we set their vision with our vision, right? So that is something which is a leadership skill required for that, right? So when the next question arises on that, what are the core leadership skills? What do you think is a core leadership skills, right? There are a lot of things we have heard about that, because being a leader, you have to be good communication skills, you should have emotional intelligence, you should have decision making skills, you should have problem solving skills, you should adaptable, you should flexible, you should have empathy, sympathy, you should understand the other people, whatnot, right? So in my opinion, leadership skills is the everything which we have discussed and nothing at the end as well. Why I'm saying is because there is no perfections in the leadership. It's a process, it's basically a path where we go on continuously without getting stopped, right? During that path, it's communication skills requires, of course it requires, but it is not like that you don't know how to communicate, because from the childhood itself we communicate with the people, right? It's just that when to communicate with what personality is a different sort of skill, and that comes with the experience. So which acquiring those skills is not that important. It is important, I'm not saying that it's not important. It is basically the process of the path. When we are going on this particular journey, we have to go ahead with learning those things going down the way. It is not like that if we don't know anything, we are unaware of those skills, we cannot build leadership skills, right? So at the end, what is leadership is that how many folks are following you, right? That is also sort of definition we can say about leadership. So when people follow you, it is that you are having already a leadership skills. But in terms of exact skills, what you have, what you want, is something which is the part of your journey itself. So how we develop our journey, what we have discussed, right? So everything which is coming in our way is, we have to have our positive attitude towards learning it, right? We have to seek the learning opportunity, we should face new challenges, we should open ourselves to come across the new challenges, new problems. When we solve them, we engage in the self reflections, right? Whenever we are coming to those challenges or problems, we self analyze those things and reflect those things in our personality in a positive way. We seek feedback, we provide feedback, we seek mentoring from the folks who are already in the leadership team, a global leadership, maybe if you are in an organization, right? So that's how we do that. We ask feedback continuously, we gather our feedback continuously, that okay, what I'm doing good, what I'm not doing good, what I can improve, how can I improve as well, right? But and after, and that that you can attend the leadership development program as well. There are lots of other things which are on the social media platforms or Udemy or other learning platform as well, where they have the leadership development program. Also, it is might happen that your organization is organizing some of the leadership development program, which is quite useful. But that is not at all that when you have the leadership development program, you become a leader. Leadership is not a designation, it's not a specific skill set, it's a journey. It's for the people who are in your team, right? We have to read books, we have to go articles and leadership. So basically we have to invest every moment consciously around learning the leadership skills. That's how we develop our leadership skills, and there is no end of developing the leadership skills with that, right? So that's how. So, what are the leadership challenges which we think can come across this? A lot, basically, right? Because every other person is totally different personality, and when we manage, when we align them with a single vision, we align them to single goal, we align them to have achieve some specific targets, that's how we get into those challenges. So very first one I can think of is building and managing the effective teams. How you manage them, right? How you come together to bring them as a team. Then the conflicts, right? If you are having a team of have like 10 people, or maybe 15 or 20 or 5 as well, right? Even if 2 people, right, there some conflicts happens in between the team, maybe in between you and your team. So how you resolve those conflicts, how you deal those conflicts, how you handle those challenging situation is something which come across the way, right? Changes, there are a lot of places, lot of chances when you get into a lot of new people in your team. Maybe the personality changes time to time, and then how you handle them. Balancing the short term results with the long term vision. So you have to keep your long term vision in your mind, but again with that you have to break that down in a short term goals. Then you help them out in achieving those results, so that when they are getting some reward, some good results in the journey, they get motivated with that. That's the specific challenge as well. Developing and retaining top talent. Yeah, while you are being in the organization, it becomes quite important that how you have those people in your team, and you retain them as well, because the good people are always looking for the good opportunities. So you have to be ensuring that everyone in your team is getting good opportunities. You have to maybe to get the particular challenge, you have to get one-to-one sessions with them repetitively during some frameworks, maybe in a framework of 2 weeks of time or a month time, and all, and you get the feedbacks how the things are going at their end and all, right? Then again the next thing comes, and this comes with the summary of the leadership challenges: embrace and overcome all the challenges, right? What else, what do we think is else over there? We can lead with examples, right? If we want to get our team to done something, we should not give the orders, but we have to take our team along with us. We have to communicate very openly. We have to make the environment where our team is saying right thing to you, whether you like it or not. That environment creation is also becomes very important. The trust in between the team, in between you and your team, that your team trusts you a lot, and that's how they share almost everything with you. You empower your team, you allegate your team, you foster a culture of continuous improvement with your team. Your team is not at all afraid of sharing internally whatever ideas they are coming with, whatever things they don't like, provide feedbacks, etc. So all those things comes under the leadership things, right? So this is coming to an end to the session. Thank you everyone for joining me in this session. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I hope you like this video, and I'll try to make more of the useful videos along with this. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.